More on this story. Let's go to Elisabeth Braw in London. She's a senior fellow at the American Enterprise Institute. Elisabeth, welcome. So we've heard all of this reaction to the new pact, with France calling it a stab in the back, the EU saying it didn't know about it ahead of time, it wasn't given any heads up, and of course, China is infuriated about it. But once all of this reaction dies down, the question at the heart of it remains, will this obvious counter to Chinese military expansion in the region make the place safer or less safe?
Well, if we think about the cases where military aggression has been successfully contained, the Cold War is the best example. And Soviet aggression, I think it's safe to say, was contained because the US and its European allies had a strong military presence in the region. But of course, what China will inevitably say, and is already saying, is that this was completely unnecessary, and that Australia and the UK and the United States are acting provocatively. And indeed, it does raise the risk of China deciding to retaliate in some way.
In its own neighborhood, even among its own trading partners, we have seen some of the relationship China has start to sour and strain lately, haven't we?
Yes, we have, and I think this is what's really becoming obvious now. China doesn't have any friends. It has countries it works with. It has countries its businesses invest in. It has countries that are part of the Belt and Road Initiative, but it doesn't have any true allies. And if we look at, for example, what has happened to Lithuania, small country, small fry for China, but when Lithuania dared to stand up to China, all its EU partners and the UK came to its defense and stood up for it. And China, big as it is, had the support of nobody.
You know, on the trade side, we now see China wanting to join the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, this enormous trading bloc, which ironically was championed by the Obama administration as a counter to Chinese influence, but then was abandoned by the Trump administration. This pact, though, is a military one. Are we likely to see some Chinese military response to this?
I think it would be very dangerous for China to respond in a military fashion, simply because it would then cause such a response would cause further escalation, and it would also be seen as completely unjust by the global community, because the US, UK, and Australia haven't done anything. They've just decided to form this pact and build some submarines. But China will retaliate. I'm certain of that. And what they are likely to do, and what they've been doing a lot recently, is to punish these countries' companies that are present in China, just as most companies are active in China. We have seen it in response to Swedish actions. Ericsson has been punished. We have seen it in response to Lithuanian actions. So it's a very easy way of punishing a country, punish its companies, and they can't do anything really about it.
And of course, the continued rapid expansion of its own military. Elisabeth, thanks so much.